Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. So, some horrible news in basketball right now. As Victor Oladipo went down with a horrible knee injury against the Toronto Raptors. I mean, Oladipo was just one of those. He's just one of those players that you just greatly respect because he's just like a workhorse out there. And I mean, I know when he got traded from the Thunder, people were saying how like ripped off the Pacers got. And this man literally put the whole franchise on his back. And he was like, no, man. Like, you guys did not get ripped off. You guys got the better players. So, we are going to watch this video. I'm going to give you guys my opinion about the whole situation. And maybe what the, Indiana Pacers can do going forward. Currently, they're 32-15 on the NBA season. So, I mean, there's definitely some options for them out there. But you lose an all-star like Victor Oladipo, you're never going to come off ahead because of it. But I don't think this is the end of the Pacers season. So, guys, let's go ahead and check this out. Watch, like, the lower right corner, because I know what happens very quickly here. Right there, man. Just, like, you can, like, hear him just, like, screaming and, like, he felt it. Like, listen to him yell, man, if you can hear this. Right there, man.
They're calling a foul on Victor. They're going to say he took his legs out from under. Victor's hurt.
You can hear him yelling that, dude.
You can see it.
You can see it, like, bulging out. It just looks, oh, my God. I'm thinking, like, best case scenario, which there is no good case, but best case, a dislocation. I mean, I'm no doctor, but I feel like a dislocation, those are not, like, serious. Like they're serious, but that's something you can pop back in place, and you're out for maybe a month or two. I don't think it was that, though. I think it looks a lot worse. Like, the guy actually puts a towel over it here, man. Yeah, it's like people, they don't want people looking at it. You can see Miles Turner looking in the background, just like. You just feel bad for Pacer Nation out there. They've dealt with so much of the injuries. Like Oladipo now, you know, Paul George, when he had his, you know, like snap leg during USA basketball. Andrew Luck on the Indianapolis Colts.
It was Paul George with USA basketball.
Right there, man.
Happened in the summer. This has happened at home here at Bankers Life Fieldhouse, and you're so concerned for Victor Oladipo, who has meant so much to this franchise in a year and a half. Victor Oladipo
can't carry it away.
Off on a stretcher here at Bankers Life Fieldhouse, holds up his arms.
He'll be back though, man. He'll be back. He'll be back strong. He's like strong as hell, bro. I know Victor Oladipo's mindset. Like I've seen him just like talk about what the game of basketball means to him. He's gonna be back freaking. He's gonna be back better than before, guys. Pacer Nation, Oladipo's out for now, but he'll be back better than before. You guys, please believe that. I do. I believe in Oladipo. As far as the rest of their season goes, I mean, I got 2K pulled up here, so I got like the stats, so I'm gonna be referencing that a lot. On this season, they are 32-15. Fantastic. I don't know what that is as far as the conference goes. There's got to be a top 3 or 4 team in the Eastern Conference. Oladipo on the season, I will say, man, his numbers are down a little bit. A lot of that is just because, well, his field goal percentage is down a little bit. But, I mean, you got, like, Sabonis out there who's really stepping up big time now. Miles Turner trying to take that next step. So, yeah, he's at about 19 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1-2 steals per game, and about 42% field goal percentage shooting. So, while he is an all-star, you guys have a player on your team that I feel like, I know he's not been great this season, but there's a player on your team that can step into that role and literally do what Oladipo's doing, because he did it last season for the Memphis Grizzlies, guys, and that is actually Tyreke Evans. Last year, Tyreke Evans averaged 19 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal on 45% field goal, 40% from 3. This year, the numbers are down. Like, he's shooting 39% field goal percentage, scoring's down. I mean, he's on the bench now, but he could very well go into that starting shooting guard role, and if he starts playing like Memphis Tyreke, you guys are good to go. Like, you still have the players out there. Now what that does is, you know, I was actually talking to somebody on Twitter about this. They said, well, if you take Tyreke off the bench and make him a starter, it's really going to deplete your bench. I totally disagree with that, because he is kind of like Tyreek's field goal percentage is very low right now on the bench. So if he goes into the starting lineup and plays like he did last year, then you replace him with a different bench player that might be able to be more efficient out there. If anything, it could actually strengthen the bench, because you're getting a more efficient bench player to play on there, man, and you're getting the most out of Tyreke Evans. So, I feel like it's not going to be, like, better, because you just don't replace Victor Oladipo. It just doesn't happen unless you're getting, like, a top-notch, like a Klay Thompson or somebody like that. But this team is extremely talented. Bogdanovic is having a great season. He's at 16 points, 4 rebounds per game. Domantas Sabonis, 15 points, 10 rebounds. Miles Turner at 13.7 rebounds. One of the best defensive guys in the entire NBA. So I think, man, they should be all right. You know, Corey Joseph, he's on the team. I mean, he doesn't play a ton, but I think he's mostly backup point guard, so he might get a few more opportunities. Aaron Holiday, I know he's only 6'1", but his potential as a scorer, I think, going back, because he went to UCLA, I believe, right? Going back to his college days, he was a 20-point per game scorer in college, so maybe this is a chance for him to kind of, like, step up as a player. Kyle Quinn not really going to help much. CJ Leaf not going to do much. Yeah, they don't really got, like, a ton of other options out there in the shooting guard position. So I'm feeling like probably via trade, they're going to have to do something. Maybe they go into free agency and they bring back, like, a Monte Ellis or Rodney Stuckey just for the rest of the season. Maybe they make a trade, try to get Lance Stevenson back. I mean, I know Laker Nation like him quite a bit. But it's just, you know, it's something out there to do. I'm looking at, let me go to free agents real quick here on my end. Because as far as, like, shooting guard free agents, you got Ginobili, but he's not coming out of retirement to play for the Pacers. Marshawn Brooks, you got Jordan Crawford, Ron Baker, Brody Meeks, Sean Kilpatrick. Those are some of the maybe Aaron Aflalo. I would actually like Aaron Aflalo on this team. So I do feel like there's players out there that can help fill the void a little bit, just not completely. I like Tyreek Evans kind of stepping up as a player. It just sucks, man. I wish injuries did not exist in the NBA. It just kills the game so much. It just kills the game. And it seems to always happen to the top-notch players. So, Pacer Nation, I know I'm a Detroit fan. I know we have our differences as fans of our own different teams. But let me just say I do feel for you. I do feel for your team out there. I feel for Victor Oladipo, and I think it's going to get better.